I wouldn't frequent a place where I wouldn't have a choice, a non-smoking place. You know, if I have a choice in the matter, I would go to a smoking place.
For shoppers at Fredericton's largest mall, the option of lighting up a smoke in a designated section of the food court is available. But a proposed bylaw by the City Council could change all that. Colleen Perron-Mead is the mall manager.
Well, we have tracked it with Cadillac Fairview malls, and when the non-smoking bylaws have come into place, and in fact in some cases where some malls have put into place no smoking on their own, it sometimes causes a little blimp in sales on the short term, but on the long term, growth is experienced yet again.
The proposed bylaw would prohibit smoking in malls, bowling alleys, or any other indoor public place. Restaurants and pubs who have a seat capacity of greater than 25 would have to post a sign in their storefront windows stating that they are smoke-free from opening hours to 9 p.m. Taverns and pool halls with fewer than 25 seats would be excluded from the bylaw. Ken Mabey of the New Brunswick Lung Association says the bylaw does not go far enough.
Do it in two phases. All public places, including restaurants, in phase one would be totally smoke-free. Totally smoke-free. Phase two would then work a few years later to work on bars. I also think that this is better instituted by the provincial government as a provincial regulation so that we have a common sort of theme right across the province.
There you are, sir.
Meanwhile, bartender Dave Kilburn questions whether the bylaw will work.
If they go with sections of non-smoking or whatever, it's going to almost segregate the bars, whereas, I mean, it's usually, most bars are usually one room, and smoke is going to go everywhere, regardless.
In the public's eye, the bylaw gives mixed results.
No, I see children here every day in the food court, and they don't need that themselves, because children, they don't smoke. They're around the cigarette smoke. They shouldn't be in.
Will you be more tempted to go to somewhere that will allow you to smoke rather than someplace that won't?
Oh, yes, yes. I'd rather be able to smoke when I want to smoke.
But for Mabey, the bylaw should not just protect consumers, but also those employees who are at high risk of inhaling cigarette smoke.
You have rights, and you do not have to inhale the equivalent of a package to 15 cigarettes a day during your 8-hour shift. And if you're a non-smoker, you know, you're going to have the same effects as a smoker. And this is not right, and you have fundamental rights.
Trevor Kerr, TVNB, Fredericton.